What you think about it, Manuel? You like my bike, man? Pretty sweet. What y'all think about it? I don't want to ride around on one of these little scooters, man, or ride on a trike always. And sometimes in traffic, man, you don't want to drive these cars, you know. Sometimes you just want to roll around here and maybe want to ride through the mountains or something. Thought this would be more befitting right here of me. Y'all tell me what you think about it. Tell me what you think. I shipped my helmet from the USA. It should be here anytime. I think maybe the box is going to be here in maybe the next 2 weeks. You know what? It might be in the boxes that already arrived here. I need to open those up and check them out. I hadn't looked yet. But maybe I can borrow a helmet or something till mine comes here. I don't want to buy a bunch of stuff that I already have. But y'all tell me what you think about the bike. You like it? Think it's going to be a good little thing to ride around? Yeah. Pretty sweet, nice and powerful, way I like it, you know. Tell me what you think about it. Good morning, everybody. Man, it's a nice morning. A little breeze blowing. Air feels so good. Smell on the other side of the sandbar. You can see her kind of sticking up there. Shrimp boats coming in. Good morning, babe. Good morning. Nice morning here for sure. Water's a lot more clear today. Bye, see you later. Just down the beach here from where we're at. The beach has got smaller here. These was our last trip, Mel, remember? Our last trip, these were way up, buried in deep. And now they're all exposed. These sands along the beach, they just shift like a snake down through here. Here today, gone tomorrow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, that dog is real affectionate. He's up there just loving on you, just leaning against your leg like, like he's your best friend or something. Hello, boy. Hello. Hello. Yeah, it's a good doggy. You can tell he's got a good nature.
Yeah, you not really see it at one in the Philippines.
It's a good doggy.
Especially a native dog.
Yeah, he just leaned up against you like, hello, Melinda.
Yes, this was a dog, and then he came over with me. I said,
and he's off. He come back for more of that
Yeah.
That rubbing and loving, ain't that right? Huh? Yeah, he's come back for more of it. Good boy.
What?
Oh, really?
He said. He said.
It's funny. Boy, oh boy. That right there. That's something I have missed while I was in Texas. To come out and watch the sunrise up on this beach down through here. Man, that's nice.
It's bodyguard now.
You got a bodyguard on.
It's so rare to see like that, you know?
Yeah.
A star dog, yeah. Especially a male.
It's like somebody's taking good care of him.
Yes.
Folks, that is just, that's like a welcome sign right there. And it's enjoyable to see. Start to a brand new day. Let's walk on down here a little bit more, Mel. I tell you, we're so lucky to be here on a beach that you get sunrises right here like this, and we also get the sunsets. I've told that before, but I never discount how lucky we are to have that. It's very, very nice. While we're here hanging out, let's talk a little bit about our journey coming from Texas all the way back to here. What a journey, huh?
Yes. What a journey.
So one of the subscribers wrote in the comments yesterday and asked a really good question. How long did it take us from the time that we left our house in Texas, going to the airport, and arrive here at home? How long did it take us? And I'll tell you what it took us. It took us 7 days. 7 days. Isn't that crazy? 7 days to get here. Before, that journey was around 36 to 40 hours. And this time it was 7 days. Man. And 7 days of a lot of stress and uncertainty and worrying and a little bit of anxiety. And if we would have got tested positive in Manila, we still wouldn't be here. We would still be there.
Yeah, we're just lucky that it comes out negative.
And you know, and I'm not trying to mock the ones that got tested positive. For instance, again, San Juan, La Union vlog, Mark there, and like CJ abroad that we met there at the LAX airport. I'm not saying they're really positive, and I'm not saying that they're really negative and it was a false positive, but no matter what, that's what the results were, and that's what they've had to deal with. So
it's why like swab it is like a rolling dice.
we're not trying to mock on Mark. I've been poking at him a little bit though, but at San Juan, because he's like, oh yeah, y'all got it so bad, you know, I would love to be in your position and be out free right now. And I'm like, man, maybe he feels like we're mocking him a little bit or something, you know, but we're not, man. We feel your pain, man.
Yep, even me, I think so. If we are in that situation, you know, we're not gonna be happy for that.
Mark, he said yesterday how he would just love to have the freedom that we already have right now, you know, and they're still locked up. But it ought to be getting close to his time. He ought to be getting close to it. But yeah, we feel their pain. I did joke with him a little bit and say that all of them that's got tested positive, they need to get like a prison tattoo. I said maybe you need to get like a plus sign, like plus 10.
Right.
All of them get a plus 10 tattoo on their arm. It means they did time. They put in their time, like a gang. They meet each other on the street. Oh man, you a plus 10 also. Where was you locked up at? Where'd you do your time at, man? Give me some. Yeah. Y'all really need to consider that, man. Do you some prison ink tattoos there. I'll get you +10. I tell him just don't do like Post Malone, you know, don't put it like right here on your face. Right up here, +10. It's the way it is. We could have ended up having to have our prison tattoos also. I wonder if Melinda be down there with that little stick thing. What's that famous woman in the Philippines that does those tattoos? She's like in her 90s.
Yes, Wang, I think Wang.
What's her name?
Wang, I think Wang.
Where's she at? Up there, like way up in the mountains near Baguio or something?
Benguet.
Benguet?
Kalinga, you know, Kalinga. Kalinga, Benguet.
Yeah, I don't know, man. She is super famous for doing the native tattoos here. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. My goodness, look at that. It is so nice. Yep, so from the time we left Texas at our house until the time we made it to our house here, 7 days. That is just unreal, and could have easily been 17. It sure could have. And check this out, I got some more updates for you, and I want to cover a couple things that maybe some of you weren't clear on, because when I was covering those videos of our travel coming in, I was trying to leave it condensed down and not just get into every finite detail. But if you're wondering why, if they reissued us a ticket, Philippine Airlines, the day ours didn't say canceled, it said changed, and it changed from the 9th to the evening of the 10th, morning of the 9th to evening of the 10th. Well, what I didn't include in there is, yeah, it changed us by a whole day and a half right there further forward, but that changed again, and it changed again, and it changed again. And for some reason, Philippine Airlines still shows us to be waiting in Manila, and they still show that to be a valid ticket. And to this day, and we're at what day now? What's the day's date?
I think it is
We're lost. What is it? 14th. Today's the 14th.
Yep.
Yeah. And so here we are, the 14th now, and I am still getting emails that our flight has changed. Still to this day, getting emails that our flight has changed. Every day, kicking that can down the street. And that's why I pressed so hard at the airport to come on home on that day of the 9th. Because
and we really push ourselves to be on that flight.
We did.
Yes.
We
yeah.
did, and thank God we had some people that supported us and backed us on that here at the city and all as well. Or we would still be paying a hotel room in Manila, and we might have freedom, but we would still not be home where we want to be, and we'd still be incurring costs up there. So, you know, if you're like, oh, what's the big deal? They just only changed your flight. That flight has forever still being changed.
Yes.
And another little update for you all. It wasn't that they actually canceled all of those flights. Some of those flights were still going. It was because the cities were limiting how many people could fly down to their city, to their province.
Yep.
So that plane even that we got on, I'd say it was less than 50% full.
We was thought that the plane was full, but when we go inside the plane, when we're shocked that it is only a half of it.
Yeah.
So the city.
I don't even think it was half. Honestly, I think it's maybe 30-35% full. It was pretty empty. And like Mel was saying there, the city blocked a lot of people coming in.
Black, and you need the approval from them before you go in. You go into the city.
So what happened is that we finally got approval for them to add us on to that manifest, and we ended up being the last people on the plane. The plane was already loaded up, everybody on there in their seats and all, and they're
the last call.
And they're calling us over the loudspeaker to get on the plane. But we're only right then notified and handed a ticket in our hand to go board, you know. Yeah. And so literally the plane was waiting for us to get on it. And that's because just the last second the word came down from Iloilo, let them on that plane, you know. It was kind of like old Moses there, you know. Let my people go. Yeah, they held up the staff. Let my people go. And we were able to get onto the plane and come home. So it was a pure miracle. And
We're just lucky.
And if we hadn't had all that push, we would still be there to this day.
Plus, it's credit to my friends here that's working in the LGU in Tibawan.
Absolutely.
It's a big
Absolutely.
help for us.
It's a very big help. And like Ronald Bowden said, one of our good viewers and commenters, he said, James, you know, if we didn't have contacts, you know, just a person coming here that don't have those contacts, I'm not saying, you know, that we're like any kind of VIP or nothing, but if he or somebody else didn't have a contact like we did, they would be still in that same boat. They would be stuck there in the city. Yeah. Pretty cool tree, huh? Yeah. Yeah. And so I completely get what Ronald's saying. That's why we're not telling everybody, oh, you know, the water's fine, jump on in. And we're not telling you to not come either. We're just saying, weigh your decision very well. Weigh it well.
Come over here at this travel, you need really a lot of extra time.
You need patience, first of all.
Patience.
And everybody's wore out. Look, all the officials are wore out. The guards are wore out. Everybody's wore out. And so, remember, they've already been dealing with a lot. And they hear from people every day with their mouth going. So, there's no sense coming here, too, with a bad attitude.
And the one that we flight in Iloilo, we spent the whole day in the airport.
Yeah, I didn't show that. You only see me sitting in the ticket office. Melinda and I, we spent virtually that day away from each other, didn't we?
Yeah.
She sat outside alone. I sat inside alone because they wouldn't let us both in. And I spent endless hours on that and aggravated. We literally were FaceTiming with each other.
Yes, we just chatting each other. I think you spent there.
And I didn't get to eat. Of course, she was outside and she was able to get food and all. But I couldn't bring food inside. And I didn't have nothing to eat. I didn't have nothing to drink.
Yes, and he just chatted me. He said he was so hungry and thirsty, but I can't bring him the food because it's not allowed inside.
Yeah, so to wait out to even get on that plane, you know, it was a mess. I didn't eat that evening before. I didn't eat that night. So I had already been up all night long, and it was pretty darn stressful. I just tell you, it was. But I kept my eye on the prize. Here's part of the prize right on my shoulder right here. And I kept my eye on the prize and just stay focused. But we had no choice, you know. It's like once you step out halfway into the desert, only thing you can do is make it across to the other side. You know, it's that point of no return. You're already in it to win it.
Yeah, when they're giving us the ticket, it's really it's a big relief on us.
It was the biggest relief. That was the biggest sigh of relief when we heard our names and that lady, that supervisor handed us those boarding passes. Man, that was a relief.
But it's not easy. It's a lot of stress and worry.
Absolutely.
For this trip.
And let's cover something else. I know that we didn't have no big glorious arrival. There was no ambulance ride. So the story was, and there was news articles out, the story is that the mayor had ordered everybody was going to have swab up on arrival. Now, you already had to have a swab test to get on the plane, and then you're going to have a swab up on arrival. Yeah. It says they were going to be doing that like immediately at the airport. The city was going to pay for it, and you're going to have to go to this holding area and all. We didn't see none of that, did we?
No.
We got to the airport thinking, oh, here we go, we're gonna deal with all of this.
There's no any ambulance that go.
There was no swabbing you when you got to the airport, even though that was put out on media and was posted and all. And maybe that was an idea they were kicking around. Maybe they decided it just wasn't feasible. But it wasn't that way, at least when we showed up. And we had showed up when that was already supposed to be implemented. So that was a relief to us also to get to the airport. And all we had to do was hold our phone up. They scanned our S-Pass and we got our bags, and our friend picked us up and we come home. So now our quarantine. You're supposed to go home and finish out your 14 days. We got here and nobody's been like spying on us and checking on us, or y'all being good boy and girl and staying inside your house or nothing. It's been uneventful.
Yes.
It's been normal. Once you're in here, it's been pretty normal, especially out here in the province where we are. Maybe if you're in a city and you've got a lot of uptight people or something, but here in the province, life is just pretty normal. That's all I can say. We're out here in this beach community, and just to be honest, people are really tired of it. They're wore out with it, and they've just chose to go on about their normal life out here in these province areas. And we've not been bothered about nothing or anything, and actually it's just been normal. I'm not saying it's that way everywhere. Every LGU is different, but I'm appreciative of that. We're not seeing no kind of craziness. We were told there was already roadblocks and checkpoints. Well, it's Comelec checkpoints for the election, and we're just looking forward to getting on and finishing this house and just enjoying life here. And this is one of the things that I am so happy to live in the province and not in the city. You get different opinions from different bloggers. I'm a country boy, so I guess, like I say, you can call me a province boy back in the US if you want to. But I like my space, I like my freedom, I like my fresh air, and all I gotta do is head down the highway right back behind me there. 30 minutes, I'm in a major city that we have everything. We got everything. Fourth wealthiest city in the Philippines, and we have unlimited choices, and the city is just growing more and more modern every day.
It's nice.
It is.
It's not white sand, but it's really nice. Okay.
Well, everybody, we're getting everything back in our little garage apartment all in order. I just now went and got gas for the stove. It was completely out. Got a fresh tank, got it hooked up. So we got gas again. Got gas again. Looks like it's got a little air still in it. It needs to blow out. But got that done. And just getting the place all in order. We have a lechon belly right here. A lechon belly. Today is Melinda's mom's birthday. And Manuel, his girlfriend, she's got a bakery, and she made this cake here for Melinda's mom today. I don't want to take the top off of it, but you all see it. Isn't that pretty? And she says she made this herself.
That the one that she made for Moy Moy.
That is just beautiful work. I hadn't even looked at this other yet. Let's look at it here for Moy Moy. That's Marvin's oldest son. That's a pretty little old cake too. Very, very nice. And what's in the bottom down here, babe? Cupcakes? Let's have a look at those too. Yeah, and then here's some cupcakes also. I guess I won't open it, but you can see them in there. Man, those are pretty. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Beautiful day outside out here. It really is. Very, very beautiful day. Man, I just messing with y'all. This is my brother's bike right here. The PMP. That's why it's Mr. Crime Zero. You be careful, bro. Love you, man. Hey, you probably need to put it in neutral. I left it in third gear. There you go. See you later.